Okay, so today I will be teaching you how to pick your U and the V when integrating by parts. Most times, firstly, let me explain the idea behind integration by part. Given two functions, let's say U and the V, and you want to integrate by part, the formula for integration by part is given as integral of U dV is equal to UV minus integral of V du. Or you can write it as integral of U dV ds is equal to UV minus integral of V du ds. Now, for example, they give you an integral of the form exponential s ln s. Then you have another example. Let's say example 2. Integral of s square cos s. Then you have another example, example 3. Integral of ln s exponential 5s. Now, when you have integrals of this kind, how do you know what you are to pick for your u and your dv? Do I just say because it's arranged like this one is my u and this one is my dv? Do I just say this one is my u and this one is my dv? So how do we know our choice of u and our choice of dv? Now we make use of what I call little pet. Little pet. So what's the idea behind this little pet? L for logarithm or ln. Ln means natural logarithm. I for inverse function, and then we have P for power, that's exponent, E for exponential, and then T for trigonometry. Now, so if you want to pick your u, you look at the integrals given to you. If it contains ln, then ln becomes your u. If there is no ln, you move to the next one. Is there inverse function? If there is inverse function, then that inverse function becomes your u. If there is no inverse function, is there power of s, power of x, e.g. s or s square or s cube and so on. If there is power of s, that becomes your u. If there is no power of s, you look for that is the exponential function, then that becomes your u. Example, let's look at the first example. We have exponential s ln s. Now, looking at this integral exponential s ln s, you will see, applying the idea of little pet. Is there ln? Yes, there is ln. Hence, our u is equal to ln s. And of course, once you know your u, the remaining one becomes your dv. So our dv is exponential s. Let's take another example, example 2. Integral of s square cos s. Now, how do we know our choice of u? We apply the idea little pet. Little pet. L for logarithm, I for inverse, P for power, E for exponential, T for trig. Now let's look at this integral. Is there logarithm? No, there's no logarithm. Is there inverse function? No. Is there power of s? Yes, there is s square. So that means our u is s square, and of course our dv becomes cos s. Then we take another example, example 3. Let's take this example 3. Let's say we have integral of exponential 3s sine s ds. Now, how do we know our choice of u? We look at the idea behind the little pet. Little pet. L for little pet, L for logarithm, I for inverse, P for power, E for exponential, and T for trig. Is there logarithm in this integral? No. We look for that. Is there inverse function? No. Is there power of s? No. Is there exponential? Yes. So our u becomes exponential 3s, and of course our dv becomes sine s. So this is how you can pick your u and your dv when integrating by parts. Have a nice day.